Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Keegan here, and welcome back to my channel. I am back with another video for you guys. And today's video I'm bringing you guys is another edition of questions and answers. This is going to be questions and answers number 31 for August 2022. And today I got about 28 questions to answer from all of you that left questions in the comments at the end of the previous video. So, as always, if you have any questions you'd like me to answer in the next questions and answers video, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I will gladly answer them. And as always, I answer each question in alphabetical order by username, from numbers to letters A to Z. So yeah, let's get started. And these first 5 questions all come from Alan Parker, and these questions are: number 1, what's your opinion on Clockwork Orange? Number 2, what's your opinion on 300? Number 3, what's your opinion on Friday the 13th? Number 4, what is your favorite movies from New Line Cinema? And number 5, what is your favorite movies from 2011? Number 1, A Clockwork Orange is a great movie and a very crazy Stanley Kubrick movie. I do have the novel that the movie was based on, but I've yet to read it, but I definitely will check it out sometime soon. But the film adaptation is great. Number 2, 300 is a pretty good movie. Never read the comic books that it was based on by Frank Miller, and I've not seen the sequel, 300 Rise of an Empire, but maybe someday I'll check it out. Number 3, Friday the 13th. Some of them, I don't know, they're just kind of fun to watch, even as they get ridiculous in the later movies. But I don't know, they're pretty entertaining to watch. Number 4, some of my favorite movies from New Line Cinema are Boogie Nights, American History X, Magnolia, Twin Peaks, Fire Walk with Me, even though they no longer own the rights to that movie. What are some other good ones? The History of Oz is a good one, and a couple of other good ones that I can think of. And number 5, some of my favorite movies from 2011 are, I'd say, the remake of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I'm trying to think of some other ones that came out in 2011 that were good. Um, Super 8's another good one, a pretty underrated one. And those are what I can really think of at the moment. So those are all the questions from Alan Parker. Thanks for the questions, Alan Parker. And let's move on to some other questions. All right, these next 5 questions all come from andykishore, and all these questions are in separate comments. So the first one from andykishore is: are you aware that actor Olivia Newton-John passed away on August 8th, 2022? Yeah, I heard that she passed away recently. May she rest in peace. She was in best known for the movie Grease. I've seen that movie before, but I haven't seen it in ages. But I remember that movie being a pretty good musical. Although I'm not really too big into musicals, but that's one of the only musicals that I really like. The next one from Andy Kishore is: are you aware of the Resident Evil TV series that came out on Netflix on July 14th, 2022? Yeah, I'm aware of it. I have not seen it, but I hear nothing but terrible things about that show. And I hear it's really awful. Well, it doesn't really surprise me since it's a video game adaptation because most of those suck. I also hear that Halo TV show sucks too. I haven't seen that one yet. Well, I might check out both of those shows just to see if they're as bad as a lot of people say they are. Apparently, Resident Evil, like the TV show, is worse than the Halo show. But maybe I'll check those out, and you never know, maybe do a video on them. But I can't promise that, but I might check them out to see if they're as bad as everyone say it is. But I guarantee that Resident Evil, like the TV show, is just as bad as everyone says it is. Anyways, moving on. The next one from Andy Kishore is: did you hear of John Wick 4 coming out on March 24th, 2023? Yeah, I'm aware of it. It was supposed to come out earlier this year, I believe, but they pushed it back to 2023 because I think it was coming out around the same time as The Matrix Resurrections was coming out, which I hear that movie is pretty shit from what I hear. But I probably will check out John Wick 4. I still haven't checked out John Wick 2 or 3 yet. I really got to get around to checking those movies out. I've only seen the first one. But I will check out the other 2 John Wick movies and maybe do a review of them. And I probably will go see John Wick 4 when it comes out to theaters next year. Anywho, the next one from Andy Kishore is, did you hear about the new movie called South Park: The Streaming Wars Part 2 that was released on July 13th, 2022? No, I was not aware of it. It's probably on Paramount Plus, which I don't have. And the next one from Andy Kishore is, did you notice how the COVID-19 news section does not appear on YouTube, on the YouTube homepage anymore? Yeah, I noticed that. I guess the world has just moved on from that. I guess I guess people are just moved on from COVID now. I've moved on from COVID a year ago. And plus, I had COVID about a month ago, and I'm okay. I'm still here, if you know what I mean. And the last one from Andy Kishore is, are you aware that Dexter New Blood got a DVD and Blu-ray release on March 22nd, 2022? Yeah, I'm aware, but I've seen it in stores, but I haven't picked it up yet. I'll probably pick it up eventually and get the whole series, and then I'll have the whole series. Although I do plan to upgrade the first 8 seasons of Dexter to Blu-ray at some point. So yeah. So those are all the questions from Andy Kishore. Thanks for the questions, Andy Kishore. Now let's move on. And the next 5 questions all come from Ervin's Movie Corner, and they're all in one comment. And the questions are the following. Number 1, what's your opinion on Bottle Rocket with Owen Wilson, Luke Wilson, and director Wes Anderson? Number 2, what's your opinion on Reservoir Dogs from director Quentin Tarantino? Number 3, what's your opinion on Full Metal Jacket from director Stanley Kubrick? Number 4, what's your opinion on Dances with Wolves with Kevin Costner? And number 5, what's your opinion on Brian's Song with the late James Caan? Number 1, I have not seen Bottle Rocket, but I know that it was Wes Anderson's first movie he directed, and also Owen Wilson and Luke Wilson's first movie they acted in too, I believe. But I know that it was Wes Anderson's first movie he directed. Number 2, Reservoir Dogs is a classic. I actually rewatched it a little while ago, back in April, I believe. Yeah, I rewatched it a little while ago. Still a damn good movie, 30 years later. Number 3, Full Metal Jacket, awesome movie, one of my favorites from Stanley Kubrick. I know I answered it in a previous Q&A video, but whatever, I'll answer it again anyways. It's definitely one of my favorites from Stanley Kubrick. Probably my favorite next to Eyes Wide Shut, I'd say. But I don't know, I really enjoyed Full Metal Jacket. Number 4, Dances with Wolves is a great movie. Pretty long movie. I own the movie on Blu-ray and a steelbook with both the extended cut and the theatrical cut. I haven't seen the extended cut, but I know that the extended cut is almost 4 hours long, I believe. But I've seen the theatrical cut, not the extended cut. I'll probably check out the extended cut someday when, for a rainy day. We'll put it that way. And number 5, I've seen Brian's Song and I own the movie on VHS, and it's a pretty good made-for-TV movie from the 70s. Kind of it's a pretty sad movie too. But I enjoyed that one. James Caan was really good in that one. Same with Billy D. Williams or whatever his name was. He was in that movie. I think he was in Star Wars, I believe. He was good in that movie too. And those are the questions from Ervin's Movie Corner. Thanks for the questions, Ervin's Movie Corner. Alright, so these next 6 questions all come from Maximum Geek Boy, and they're all listed in one comment. And the questions from Maximum Geek Boy are the following. Number 1, what's your opinion on the movie Drive starring Ryan Gosling? Number 2, when did you get into anime? Number 3, have you ever watched Stranger Things? Number 4, what are some of your favorite Martin Scorsese movies? Number 5, have you collected any manga books? And number 6, do you like Michael Jackson? If so, what are your favorite songs by Michael himself? Number 1, Drive is an awesome movie. I do enjoy that one. It's just a really good movie with Ryan Gosling. Although I will admit these Sigma male and these quote he's literally me memes are kind of getting annoying, that this movie and American Psycho spawned those memes. I gotta say, those memes are actually kind of getting annoying now. But other than that, it's an awesome movie. I enjoyed that one. Number 2, Um, I didn't really get too big into anime when I was younger, but I guess in late 2021 I really got into anime with like Attack on Titan and stuff, but I wasn't too big of an anime fan when I was younger, but nowadays I'm really into anime. I love Attack on Titan and I enjoy Perfect Blue, Akira and all those movies. I should probably do a review of Akira sometime soon. Um I'm not sure when, but I'll definitely do a review of Akira soon. And I guess one of my friends kind of got me into anime more, like I am nowadays. But I guess you can give credit to my friend who got me into anime even more than I did when I was younger. Number three, Stranger Things. I like the first. I enjoyed the first season. The second season was all right, and I don't know. I got bored of the show halfway through the third season. I didn't even finish the third season. I know they came out with a fourth season not that long ago, and all the episodes are really long. And apparently, the last episode in season four is like an hour, I mean 2.5 hours. I don't know if I'll get back into it. I don't know. I just lost interest in the show halfway through the third season, but you never know. Maybe I might go back into it. Well, I doubt it, but maybe one day I will. Maybe. Anywho, number four. Some of my favorite Martin Scorsese movies are Taxi Driver, Casino, The Wolf of Wall Street. The Departed is my favorite Scorsese movie, but some of my other favorites from Scorsese are Gangs of New York, Shutter Island, which I did a review on a while ago. I really enjoyed that one. What is another good one from Scorsese that I enjoyed? Goodfellas is a classic, of course. Rip, Ray Liotta, and Paul Sorvino, who passed away recently. Trying to think. I also really enjoyed The Irishman too. Those are some of my favorite Scorsese movies that I can think of. I really enjoy his movies. I can't wait for his new movie that's going to be coming out next year. The Killers of I forgot the name of it, but it's a Western movie. As far as I know, it was supposed to come out this year, but it's coming out next year. But I can't wait for his new movie. Anyways, moving on. Number five. I started collecting manga recently. I collected volume one of Death Note. I plan to collect more of a Death Note eventually, and maybe a couple of other manga. If you got any manga recommendations, let me know in the comments below. And number six, I don't mind Michael Jackson's music. I know it's pretty divisive on some of the allegations made against him. Well, I'm not really going to go into that in this video. I don't mind some of his music. I like Black and White and what's another one from The Way You Make Me Feel. Thriller is a classic, and those are some of the songs from Michael Jackson that I like that I can think of. So those are the questions from Maximum Geek Boy. Thanks for the questions, Maximum Geek Boy, and we're gonna move on to some other questions. All right, guys. So we only got 7 questions left, and they all come from that movie nerd 44, and all these questions are in separate comments. So the first one from that movie nerd 44 is, what do you think of Michael Douglas? Michael Douglas, really good actor. He was great in Basic Instinct. What are some other ones he was in? I don't know. He was in a lot of good movies, but he was really good in that one, Basic Instinct. Number two is, what's your favorite film with Jennifer Connelly? I'd say probably Requiem for a Dream. She was really good in that one. That's a very depressing movie, but she was really good in that one. Same with Jared Leto and all the other actors who were in that one. That's a dark movie, by the way. Number three is, have you seen the Madagascar movies by DreamWorks Animations? If you did, then what do you think of them? I've seen the first three movies. I have not seen the spin-off movie, The Penguins of Madagascar, or whatever it was called. But I've seen the first three movies. First one's pretty good. I think they were all pretty good. I remember seeing the second one in theaters back in 2008, and I remember seeing the third one in theaters back in 2012. I think I like the first one the best. The second and third one were pretty good in my opinion. But I have not seen the Penguins of Madagascar, I don't believe. Number 4 is, have you seen Val, the 2021 documentary film about the life and career of Val Kilmer? No, but I've heard of it. Maybe I'll check it out eventually. Number 5 is, what's your favorite film franchise of all time? I like the Godfather trilogy. I enjoyed the what are some other franchises I like? I like the Before trilogy. I know these are all trilogies, but I'm gonna count them anyways. What are some other franchises? I don't know. There's a lot that I like, but I can't really name any of them at the moment. Oh, I do enjoy the Lord of the Rings movies and the Hobbit movies. I'm not looking forward to that new Lord of the Rings show though. That one's probably gonna be terrible. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. So those are some of my favorite film franchises that I can think of at the moment. Number 6 is, what do you think of filmmaker Gus Van Sant? He directed movies such as Drugstore Cowboy, My Own Private Idaho, and Good Will Hunting. Um, I've only seen To Die For and Drugstore Cowboy. I enjoyed both of those. I do plan to check out some of his other movies in the future. And the last question from ThatMovieNerd 44, and also the last question for this video. What do you think of filmmaker Michael Mann? He directed films such as Thief, Manhunter, The Last of the Mohawkins, I think that's how you pronounce it, Heat, The Insider, and Collateral. I actually recently checked out Heat last weekend and Collateral a few weeks ago. I enjoyed both of those. Heat was a damn good movie. I do plan to check out some more of Michael Mann's films. I do own Heat and Collateral on Blu-ray, and I do own Manhunter on VHS, but I haven't checked that one out yet. But I do plan to check out some more of Michael Mann's other movies in the future. And those are all the questions from ThatMovieNerd 44, and yeah, those are all the questions for this video. Thanks for watching this video. Special thanks to everybody for leaving their questions in the comments section. And like I said at the beginning of this video, if you have any questions you'd like me to answer in the next Q&A video, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I will gladly answer them. But if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment below, and subscribe for more videos like this. And feel free to follow me on my Instagram and Letterboxd. The links are in the description down below. But yeah, guys. So thanks again for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. And until next time, this is Geek and Shepherd signing off. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.